Sleeves rolled up, glasses are centered, black and gold is in the background, ladies and gentlemen, of the RPW YouTube channel. Today is an arcade day, and today is the second Rise day, where we see the Junior Heavyweight Tournament continue, ladies and gentlemen. That Rise Championship is still vacated, and we are working week by week to determine who will be the first ever, the inaugural Junior Heavyweight Champion in Regents Pro Wrestling. A few superstars last week have already progressed into the next round. We have a whole bunch of superstars ready and eager to get their first match done. Here today, ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this will also advance. And again, as the weeks go on, there will be a tournament bracket where we will crown the first ever Junior Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we're going to dive straight in. Leave a thumbs up on this Rise video and enjoy the intro.
I look at what's in front of me, don't focus on the other things. I know that if I'm struggling, that only leads to a tough for me. And I want and need something that could challenge me, build up all my calluses, push through all their callousness. Becoming reckless, I'm ambitious and I'm restless, yeah. Was an apprentice but possessed a different engine, so I asked a lot of questions and I learned a lot of lessons, yeah. Got different weapons and I worked on my direction, yeah. We gon' hike through the flame, we gon' die with a name. We gon' fight through the pain, we gon' rise up and change. We gon' strive to make gains, cause we don't hide from the blame. We take pride when we train, we gon' rise up and change. We gon' hike through the flame, we gon' die with a name. We gon' fight through the pain, we gon' rise up and change. We gon' strive to make gains, we don't hide from the blame. We take pride when we train, we gon' rise up and change.
And here we go then. What a way to kick off Rise. Ladies and gentlemen, from Woe Warzone, the formerly known future Universal Champion, back in the day before some unfortunate events happened to him, ladies and gentlemen, Maurice Axel, a very big up-and-coming rookie in Regents Pro Wrestling, currently with a 39% win record. And he has talent with him. He's a former tag team champion with yours truly, of course. But is he a former world champion? Well, we shall soon find out. And his opponent, the breakout star of Season 1, ladies and gentlemen, the South African Nightmare here from Friday Night Fury. Had a 67% win record last season. He's down to 37% now. Down 30%, which is just absolutely insane, as Christian Koch goes 1-1 against Maurice Axel. I should say, just in case there's any confusion, all of these matches today are again Junior Heavyweight Tournament qualifiers, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone that wins today will progress into the next round of the Junior Heavyweight Championship Tournament to get one step closer to being the first ever Junior Heavyweight Champion. I believe Christian Koch is the first non-rookie this season to be involved in this Junior Heavyweight Tournament as well. Of course, anyone can be involved. It's not only rookies, it's not only people making their debut. Christian Koch early crossface here on Maurice Axel as we are back on Rise, and it feels so good. I've been in a RPW mood for so long. I'm in an RPW mood every single day, let's face it. There were some shenanigans with some potential technical difficulties earlier, but all seems to be okay now as Rise kicks off. Maurice Axel and Christian Koch, a bit of brand versus brand action as Maurice is sent into that middle turnbuckle as Christian Koch takes some early offense here. Nice sling blade takedown as well. Christian Koch fired up in this one. Knee strike to the face. Hooks the leg. Referee's there. Just a 1 count and a kick out. Off the rope. Knee drop, no. Maurice Axel rolls out of the way. Maurice Axel needs some momentum in this match right now. And that's what he's going to look to get. Irish whip. Rebound kick. Right to the chest and roundhouse kick. Those kicks of Maurice, let me tell you, I know I've been a tag team champion with the guy. I know his moveset. I know his momentum boosters. And I know what gets him wins in RPW. And it's those quick feet. I'm telling you, those quick kicks can be the death of you. He's a strong competitor, Maurice Axel. Catching Christian Koch in mid-air and throwing him across the ring. A very, very strong superstar in Regents Pro Wrestling. And I am excited for his career. Obviously, what happened was unfortunate. The ministry called me up. And our tag team reign had to come to an end, unfortunately. I had to go where the house always wins. I had to go where made most sense for RK, you know, as the wise man. And the ministry was the place. Maurice Axel was not my client that I was going to take forward. So it was unfortunate how it ended. But hopefully he can forgive and he can forget and move on in his own career. And of course, he's still going to be pushing for that Universal Championship, pushing for this junior heavyweight title, potentially be involved in the United Kingdom of Poke tournament. As Christian Koch looks to roll under that bottom rope here and maybe have a little bit of a breather. Right-hander connecting. Maurice Axel now with Christian Koch, and the left-handers are coming. And this sold-out crowd here in London chanting along, counting along with Maurice Axel as he takes over in this one. The South African Nightmare is having a nightmare right now as that big drop in his percentage, 30% currently. He's 10 for 10 in singles, 50%, but 24-29 overall. He was doing so well in Season 1. He got Breakout Star of the Year. But RPW changes. The landscape changes. And although he may have been good last season, he has been nowhere near as good in Season 1. Koch back into the ring. Maurice knows he has to get back in if he wants to end this one. Does he know? He does indeed. As he gets up. Oh, he's setting up Koch, who's slowly getting up. Maurice Axel with a big clothesline. What a springboard, getting the crowd on their feet here in London. The sold-out Rise crowd. Knee to the midsection, flips him round. Face first goes Koch, hooks the leg, and I think Maurice Axel could be advancing in the junior heavyweight tournament. One step closer. Maurice Axel, 1, 2, 3, and a much-needed win by him. And it just goes to show there are rookies involved in this show, but it's also non-rookies. But the rookies can indeed come out on top, ladies and gentlemen, as Maurice Axel gets the win over Christian Koch. And I think I'm going to say it now, ladies and gentlemen, Maurice Axel is my pick to win the first ever junior heavyweight championship. I think he's got what it takes. Listen to this raucous crowd as we advance, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Sears against Kobayashi Yamamoto. So many brand v brand opportunities, of course. After Supremacy War Games, there is now an A show and a B show in Regents Pro Wrestling, as Friday Night Fury did indeed come out on top. I mean, World Warzone, I think collectively all blame the team captain. I mean, it all comes down to the team captain in the end. And clearly, Noah K was not the choice to make for that Supremacy War Games main event. Jocko chose him, trusted him for some reason over so many other possibilities. And guess what? Friday Night Fury ended up winning by pinning Noah K. But, I mean, Maurice Axel for World Warzone just came out on top against the Friday Night Fury's Christian Koch. We'll see if Kobayashi Yamamoto can do the same. Now, for Kobayashi, it's an interesting one. 26%, ladies and gentlemen. When he first joined, I thought he was going to be a world champion within his first month of RPW. Like, when he joined, he was so good in the indies, so good in Japan, so good in places all over the world. But he just hasn't hit the ground running yet in his RPW career. And then you have Steve Sears currently on 37%. He does have less matches, but it's not too bad at all. In your first few matches, 37%. Steve Sears, an underrated rookie, I think, in Regents Pro Wrestling. A little reminder that every match today and every match in the coming weeks are all junior heavyweight tournament matches, ladies and gentlemen, meaning each week we have a new crop of superstars, all in one-on-one fixtures. The winners will advance into the next round, and of course, after the entire first round is done, all the winners will be paired up against each other, and we fight each and every week until we have the final of the Junior Heavyweight Championship, where the inaugural Junior Heavyweight Champion, the Rise Champion, will be crowned. Kobayashi, Yamamoto, big clothesline on the logo. Hooks the leg, first pinfall of this one. Just a 1 count and a kick out, though. Kobayashi taking over. And it's looking rather good. Irish whip into the corner. Big knee strike right into the chest of Steve Sears. Really struggles and hurts the breathing. He's still focusing on the neck and throat area. Ron gonna have to tell Kobayashi to get off. 2 knee strikes to the chest. And a little shimmy from the Japanese native to boot. Clothesline. That's Kobayashi. Yamamoto gets his momentum with a little leg sweep. Steve Sears goes down. And Kobayashi is feeling it now, ladies and gentlemen. He hooks the leg. I thought he was going to go for a bit more then. Hooks the leg off that, but not enough done. Steve Sears. Bit of momentum and bit of resilience from the Friday rookie. Gut wrench. What's Kobayashi going for here? Steve Sears planted. Face first. Goes over, away from the ropes. Ron is there with the leg hook. The shoulders are down. Kobayashi Yamamoto makes it 2-0 today for World Warzone. Again, they seem to do really well at Supremacy War Games. World Warzone won like 7-2, 7-3. World Warzone beat Friday Night Fury in almost every single match, except for the one that mattered, ladies and gentlemen. So far, 2 World Warzone superstars advance into the next round. Kobayashi Yamamoto joins Maurice Axel. On a streak, ladies and gentlemen, will it continue? Is the question. The lights go out in the Rise Arena as the World Warzone man. I mean, we spoke about Christian Koch being down 30%. Ladies and gentlemen, this man, FJ, is down 54%. Ladies and gentlemen, 54%. He was 69% in Season 1. He beat Ollie for the network title at Regents Mania, ladies and gentlemen. He was so close to having a world title match. He was so dominant in Regents Pro Wrestling. He now sits at 14%. I believe the lowest percentage in Regents Pro Wrestling right now. It is mental how massively this guy has fallen off. But I think he can get back, maybe, to that level he was once at, ladies and gentlemen. It all starts here today with the Junior Heavyweight Championship Tournament. And again, that's why this tournament is so good, because it gives people the chance to bounce back when they've been struggling. FJ desperately needs to continue the wins for World Warzone, but it's not going to be easy, as from Friday Night Fury, Junior Dutchman, ladies and gentlemen, in quite a similar boat. Not as drastic, of course. He was on 40% in Season 1, 25% now, but of course, a former tag team champion, the first ever tag team champions in year Dutch, was Junior Dutchman, and he's never held a singles championship yet. No mid-card, no world title, and he's definitely looking for it. He's a fan favorite. The fans love him from the Season 1ers. He's definitely looking for his singles title run, and who knows, will it begin here today? We shall see. I do like Junior Dutchman, though. He gets the crowd going as soon as he comes out. He gets them going, you know, the chants are out. And here we go. FJ versus Junior Dutchman. Now, Dutchman's going to need to use his speed and resiliency in this one, as FJ clearly has the strength advantage. Dutchman thrown over the top rope already. FJ focused on the midsection. Big powerbomb to the outside. FJ's Dutchman on the ropes, where he wants him. Ron watches on. Irish whip. Rebound, no. Reversed by Dutchman. No, he's not. He's caught by FJ. Finally showcasing some of that strength. He's a big guy, FJ. He needs to start using that strength like a big guy and show what he's capable of. Little drop kick to the side of the head. I think FJ has a chance of advancing here today against Dutchman. But we know Dutchman is very resilient and does not go down without a fight. Big clothesline. Not enough to knock the big man down, though. FJ just takes it and moves on. Irish whip. Rebound. Pop up. And a kick to the midsection. A kick across. Shades of Maurice Axel in that one. FJ continues the dominance. Look at the strength. Nice takedown and a backdrop as well. Go for the pin. FJ could get it done here. Instead wants to deal more damage. Kicks right to the chest. Dutchman down. Looking lifeless right now in this one. FJ again. I mean, we never like to see anyone struggle in RPW. We never want to see anyone on a awful percentage. Big spine buster, FJ. I would love to see him get back to his best, as that means the competition in RPW will get better and better. But a big kick out from 2 by the Dutchman. Taking over his FJ. Dutchman can't even hold on to him. What does Dutchman go for? Here's suplex on their head. Holds on to him for the pinfall. Trying to steal it. The crowd chanting along. But a kick out at 2. In dangerous territory now. Dutchman, another suplex. And that takes a lot of strength to pick a man like that up. And slam him down. Another 2 count and another kick out. Is setting up with the big uppercut in the corner. Junior Dutchman taking over, and the crowd are loving it, ladies and gentlemen. Another big uppercut in the corner. He loves those uppercuts. From behind now, backbreaker. Go for the pin. Dutchman, no. Looking for more. Reversed. Reverse the elbow. Dropping a big running knee from FJ. You don't want to take a knee to the face by anyone, let alone someone of that size and that nature. FJ with the strength. Has Dutchman. And is going to flip him over. Hooks the leg on the logo. For the cover. 2 count and a kick out. Oh my goodness gracious me. What a match between these two. Lifetime here on Rise. FJ and Dutchman, neither of them want to yield to the other. Both pulling out all the stops. Both back into the ring now. And Dutchman has the advantage. FJ is down. Dutchman looking to take over. Nice chop across the chest of FJ. Ruthless from Junior Dutchman, but a big clothesline by FJ. Catching him before he can continue his momentum. And Junior Dutchman down on the canvas. FJ wrenching the arm and a big, again, size like 15 boot right to the chest. That'll take the wind out of you, followed by a knee strike across the temple. FJ going for another spine buster, maybe. Dutchman able to fight out of it. Another big uppercut. He loves the uppercuts. Kick to the midsection. Junior Dutchman now for Friday Night Fury, looking to take over with a suplex. Bang, bang on the logo. Ron is there. Shoulders down. FJ 14%. Oh my goodness, but he kicks out at 2 and manages to stay alive momentarily. And that moment could be right now. Another kick to the midsection. Junior Dutchman with another suplex. He loves these suplexes. Again on the logo. Shoulders are down. Leg is hooked. Ron is there for the count. 1, 2, and 3. And Junior Dutchman is advancing one step closer to the Junior Heavyweight Championship. FJ, I thought he had a good chance today. I really, really did. But listen to the crowd singing along with Junior Dutchman's theme. They absolutely love him here on Rise. A big, big win for the season winner. 48% versus 38%. The chosen one is in action here today, ladies and gentlemen, going up against one half of the pack as Brody Chase, a tag team specialist, 48% right now, only had 2 singles matches. He won both of them. So if you can continue that momentum here today, that would be absolutely massive for him, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, last week on Rise, his tag team partner Jason Long ended up getting a win over Austin Palmer to advance into the next round. So if Brody Chase wins here today, he can join Jason Long in advancing into the next round, ladies and gentlemen. As I alluded to, another brand v brand turf war as he goes 1-on-1 against the chosen one, Chase Cruz. Now, if you're new to RPW, this man right here was hand-picked by the founder, CEO, and owner of Regents Pro Wrestling, to Vince Shimone, ladies and gentlemen. He was hand-picked to join Regents Pro Wrestling. And everyone, you know, bigged him up after that. The RPW universe were told he is a future world champion, a future face of the company here in Regents Pro Wrestling. Of course, still a rookie, still plenty of time to fulfill that outcome. But it's a lot of pressure being handpicked by the owner, by the boss man, the chief of operations here in Regents Pro Wrestling. It's a lot of expectations to live up to. So we'll see if he can move one step closer to his first ever championship in Regents Pro Wrestling here today. Get a big tag team superstar. I always love seeing tag team superstars in singles action, though, seeing how they fare. Again, Jason Long done fantastic last week in order to advance himself. Can his tag team partner do the same and join him in the next round? Brody Chase, early doors. I like that it's red vs blue as well, signifying their brands that they are on. Stiff kicks right to the midsection. As Brody Chase gets off to a good advantage, Chase Cruz has to roll out. Both back into the ring. Big bomb to the chest. Chase Cruz, big drop kick as well. He has the speed and the athleticism, does Chase Cruz. You can see on the back there, chosen one. Handpicked by to Vince Shimone. So much pressure on him But the RPW Universe clearly seem to think he has what it takes. They get behind him in his matches. Again, he brings that attitude, he brings that energy and the excitement to his Regens Pro Wrestling matches. He leaves nothing behind in the ring. And I like both of these superstars, but all that pressure has to be mounting up on you. The longer you're not a champion, especially a world champion, that pressure's got to be adding up. So, big opportunity for Chase Cruz here today as Brody Chase connects with a DDT. Is down. Chase Cruz calling for him to get up to his feet. And what is Chase Cruz potentially going for here? Off the top rope. Oh my god, a famouser. Off the top rope. Leg is hooked. Near the ropes. Brody Chase gets a shoulder up though. Again, Chase Cruz. High stakes, ladies and gentlemen. That was massive. Roundhouse kick to the midsection. Into a Shining Wizard. Chase Cruz going top rope again. He's going for another famouser. Or something. Yes, he's calling for him up again. Chase Cruz. The chosen one. Another famouser connecting. What a finishing move. We don't see it often from Chase Cruz as he gets the 1, 2, 3. And the chosen one advances. We have had some high stakes matches here today. Superstars. Again, that's what Rise is all about. Putting it all on the line, ladies and gentlemen. On this brand new show. Everyone wants to show up and be the first ever Rise champion. And that is how you captivate an audience. Wow. Big win by Chase Cruz. Warzone versus Woe Warzone. 2 non-rookies, ladies and gentlemen. One member of the new millennia, Misa Johnston, goes up against a former member of the Cure in Fat Dad, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Fat Dad in Season 1 only had a 25% win record. He was the first ever randomizer champion, but other than that, never really found his spot in Regens Pro Wrestling. Nice powerbomb there. Off the ropes, so there's a new move. We've not seen it from him before, trying to steal it early doors, but can't get it going. He's up to 30% so far this season, but again, still not been in the spot where he wants to be, the Almighty One. He really can progress further than this. I think he could be a solid mid to upper carder fighting for championships, but other than those tag team championships, he's not really been having too much success. Whereas Misa Johnston is in a similar boat. First season was on 13%, which was absolutely shambolic. Again, he came into Regens Pro Wrestling, really never got above that mid-card block or the tag team block, but since joining the new millennia is now up over double, 21%. He's from 13% to 33% in season number 2, ladies and gentlemen. So Fat Dad's on 28% overall, Misa Johnston on 29%. 2 very, very similar superstars going up one-on-one. And again, that's what Rise, I'm going to keep saying it, but that's what Rise is all about. That's what the Junior Heavyweight Championship is all about. These superstars who normally wouldn't get main show matches on their brand, wouldn't get championship opportunities left and right, wouldn't get to showcase their ability and improve their record. That is all what Rise is for, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why I absolutely love Rise. It gives everyone a chance, extra championships, extra matches, and also extra Regens Pro Wrestling, which we can't complain too much about. Mr. Johnston fighting back here. Attitude Adjustment, Visa the Stunner. Big finishers in Regens Pro Wrestling. Question is, who's going to come out on top in this one? I think the new millennia is such a good case of stables being crucial to certain superstars. You know, like I think since Misa Johnston joined the new millennia, has Maxim Jones, a Regens Rumble winner beside him, now has Heart of a Height, a former US champion. Being surrounded by superstars like that really help you progress in your RPW career, because you watch these superstars around you and you're like, I want to be like them, I want to follow their success in Regens Pro Wrestling. So I think Misa Johnston's awesome, and I think he can really start to progress in his career. Good in this one. Holding him around the waist. Gut wrench, flipping him face first on the logo. Right on that Rise logo. Respect, integrity, strength, and effort, ladies and gentlemen. What will these superstars put on the line? Week after week after week. Fat Dad's smart. He has the upper hand right now, and he knows, get Misa back in the ring ASAP to continue the onslaught and not lose any sort of momentum that you may have. Very, very smart wrestling from Fat Dad. Fat Dad, another cover on the logo. They're keeping it right in the center of the ring. Another kick up by Misa Johnston, though. That resiliency is on display. But for how much longer? End of days as he goes face first. No, Misa Johnston manages to counter at the last possible second and instead takes down Fat Dad, middle of the ring. What a slam. On the Rise logo, 2 count and Fat Dad shoulders up. What a move by Misa Johnston. Not seen him use that before. And the momentum shifts just like that, ladies and gentlemen. He ducks him, he hooks him, he spins him, and he slams him. Hooks the leg again. Does Misa Johnston of the new millennia. They're looking on, and they was almost very proud of him as he got very close to advancing. Another kick up by Fat Dad. Oh, a submission by Misa Johnston. He has been using the submissions, the Dragon Sleeper, recently. From behind middle of the ring, Fat Dad nowhere to go. And he's going to have to try fight out of this one. He can't grab any ropes, but he can roll out of it. Kick to the back of the head connecting. Misa goes down hard. DDT as well. Face first, and Fat Dad in the corner is setting up. What is Fat Dad going for? Big clothesline. Misa back up to his feet, another clothesline. Hooks him, face first, bang. Fat Dad, big momentum changer there with the comeback. Fantastic shift of energy, the almighty Fat Dad. As the crowd on their feet, listen to this sold-out Rise crowd, by the way. They are loving these matches. Again, just matches that we don't normally see, superstars we don't normally see, showcasing the opportunities that they don't get to showcase on a Monday or a Friday. I love it. Listen to the crowd. They're loving it as well. It just is so much more opportunity. Oh, man, it's amazing. I love Rise. I really, really do. I think Rise is just going to continue to get better and better, bigger and better, ladies and gentlemen, as the years go on. I really, really do. It should be said the main event today is 2 debuts as Misa Johnston goes for another submission on Fat Dad. Not seen any tap-outs yet today. I don't think Fat Dad's going to be the first as he breaks out again. The main event today is 2 debuts, ladies and gentlemen. 2 superstars we have never seen before. And again, that is what Rise, again, is always about. They're debuting in a main event in a tournament bracket match, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I love it. I love Rise. I really, really do. The opportunities for all these superstars that we don't normally see getting these opportunities, it makes me happy. It really does. Becca telling Fat Dad, get off him in the corner. Can't hold him for more than 5 seconds. Fat Dad saying, I will make my way out. He rolls him over, though, and hooks the leg. Look for the 3 count after the choke in the corner. Misa Johnston fighting on, though. And these two are putting on an absolute match to remember. Kick to the midsection and a stunner connecting. Misa Johnston by the ropes. He covers the arm, though, which is smart. Rebecca's there watching the shoulders. He grabs the rope, and Rebecca sees it. He was away from the rope, but he stretched all the way. Did Misa Johnston, and survives. Just about survives after that stunner. But will he survive after the end of days? Oh my god, he reversed it again. He reversed it again. Misa Johnston stalking his prey. Fat Dad stunned. Knee strike and a clothesline. Fat Dad setting up. If he goes for the stunner, I think it could be done. No, he gets reversed again. No, he doesn't. I thought he was going for the end of the days. Got reversed again. A big clothesline. A pin off that. Is that enough? On Misa Johnston? No, it's not. He grabs the ropes. He's right near the ropes this time. And just holds on. Misa Johnston again using his using his wrestling smarts, ladies and gentlemen. He knows the rope is right. That's why you got to take them away from the ropes. That bottom rope is dangerous. It can stop a match when you think you have the 3 count, just like that. Misa fighting back, needs to get back into the ring, and does. Right in the way of Fat Dad, though. And what a match between these two. Another cover by Fat Dad. Sometimes going for these pins isn't smart because Misa gets momentum every time he kicks out. He starts to think he can live a little bit longer. I think Fat Dad has the upper hand right now. He is starting to go to another level we've not seen from him in, I don't think, ever in his RPW career, ladies and gentlemen. He's feeding off the audience right now. He's feeding off the sold-out crowd. And he's feeling like he can win that Junior Heavyweight Championship right now. Of course, it's just the first round. Misa Johnston, though, looking to put an end to all of those hopes. Big reversal. Hooks the head and spins him round on the logo. Fat Dad looks dazed. Fat Dad looks dazed, but he kicks out at 2 and survives that bit longer. Misa Johnston, again, both of them are feeding off the audience. Both of them are feeding off the crowd. And that is the difference maker, to be fair, in a smaller arena like this. Although you have less fans than a World Wars or Friday Night Fury, because it's smaller, the sound is amplified. You know, it's bouncing off the walls. Everyone's screaming simultaneously. You can really hear it. I mean, I'm up on the stage with the announcer's desk. As you can see, my announcer's desk in here is up on the stage. And even I can feel the atmosphere in this Rise Arena this week. It has amplified so much more from last week. The crowd are feeling it big in Saguri. Misa rolls out of harm's way. And Fat Dad in pursuit to try and chase him. Johnston, big elbow. Right to the face, and he's dusting off that shoulder. He's showboating a bit. But sometimes showboating doesn't get you far. Big clothesline. Rolls him over. Misa, if he grabs that rope again, it'll be the third time in this match. He doesn't. But he kicks out somehow. Fat Dad again. Kick to the midsection. Stunner connected. Take him away from the ropes. He hooks the arm. Make sure the arm doesn't sliver. To the bottom rope. It does not. 1, 2, and 3. And what a performance from these two superstars, ladies and gentlemen. Fat Dad advances. That was absolutely incredible, ladies and gentlemen. What a performance. Now, there was going to be more matches today, but due to the technical difficulties earlier, we are down. I think there's 7 overall, which is still, I don't know how many we had last week. I think there was only like 5 or 6 last week. So there was going to be 9 this week. So again, a lot of matches are possible on Rise as well. It's not always going to be just 4 or 5. Sometimes we're going to have full shows. But because of the time constraints here today, we are down to the penultimate match, ladies and gentlemen. 2 former Universal Champions meeting up once again. And again, this is what Rise is all about. This is a gargantuan matchup, ladies and gentlemen. 2 former Universal Champions, rivals for that championship, meet up once more here on Rise in the Junior Heavyweight Tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, from Friday Night Fury, it is Key Iverson. The awesome one makes his way to the ring. I do love that attire very, very much. But he has been on a stinky, stinky path recently, ladies and gentlemen. He's not been able to get any momentum whatsoever. And he is going up against a former 2-time Universal Champion. The man that beat him for his Universal Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, Key Iverson goes up against the Reaper in the penultimate match of Rise. What a oh my goodness, what a matchup. His new Titantron as well. The Reaper. Look at that. That looks insane, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely insane. And here we go. Key Iverson and the Reaper. 2 former Universal Champions here on Rise. Key looking for an early cover. Trying to get this one done and dusted as quick as possible. We know Iverson needs a win. Desperately. We know the Reaper wants to get back to a World Championship spot. He's been a 2-time Universal Champion in his debut season of Regents Pro Wrestling. He's up there, I think, fighting for Rookie of the Year. Everyone does this Dragon Sleeper move now. The Reaper knows how to beat Key Iverson. That is for sure. He beat him for a Universal Championship before. And today he can knock him out of the Junior Heavyweight Championship bracket. Reaper with a submission of his own. A few submission superstars recently coming out with submission wins. We've not seen any tap outs here today, though. All of them been via pinfall so far. Big boot, no. The super kick trying to connect. But Key Iverson missing his mark. And the Reaper can start to take over. Chop across the chest. Key Iverson forced to roll out the Reaper. Looks on through the middle rope. Taking down Key Iverson. And the Rise crowd are loving it. This is awesome chance on Rise, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, this crowd. Rise have some of the best fans I've seen in RPW. And it's only the 2nd ever Rise show. It's only going to get bigger and better each week. And they are loving it. His counter, I think he's on the count of 6 now. These two need to get back into the ring. I mean, a count-out victory still progresses. If you win by a count-out, you still progress in the Rise Championship Tournament. So it could be a sneaky way of getting a win via count-out. Instead, Key Iverson gets him back into the ring. And here we go. We know there's some resentment in Key Iverson's heart for the Reaper after ruining his 6-day Universal Championship reign. His only championship reign in Regents Pro Wrestling, of course. Another submission from Key Iverson, the awesome one, over on Friday Night Fury. We know he wishes he could be back on World Warzone. The Reaper able to break out of this one. Nice takedown there. And I think this match could be a one finisher and done sort of match. Nice knee strike. And speaking of, the Reaper is setting up. What he's going for? Oh, 360 no scope. He steals his move, ladies and gentlemen. He steals his finisher. Hooks the leg. Oh, that would have been an embarrassing way to lose if you're Key Iverson. The Reaper just stole the 360 no-scope Mamba edition. And if he gets him top... Oh, yeah, I was going to say, if he puts him up there, that's what he won. His Universal title with 360 no-scope by Key Iverson now. They're going bar for bar. Whose knee strike is stronger? 2 count again for both of these superstars. Superstars outside again. The crowd. It is literally... I am screaming up on this announcer's desk because it is so loud and I can barely hear myself think, ladies and gentlemen. It is so loud in this packed out stadium. It is incredible. The count's got to be up there. They've been out there for a while now. Ron's got to be up there with the counts. Count of 7 from the referee. Key Iverson on the barricade. Count of 8. These guys need to get back in the ring. The Reaper knows it. He finally gets back in. And he's telling Key Iverson, you're done. Count of 9. Reaper in the corner. Key Iverson just makes it. The Reaper thought he won, ladies and gentlemen. The Reaper thought he had won via count out. He didn't know that Key Iverson was there. Oh, pop up. Oh my God, slams him face first. Nice move by Key right there on the Reaper. Just disrespecting a 2-time Universal Champion is Key Iverson. But he's got some strength about him and the kip up as well. Impressive athleticism from Key Iverson. It really is big clothesline. Reaper back up, ducks him. Key Iverson, a big throw over his shoulders. He's got strength about him. I'll tell you now, he's got strength. Spine bust. Key Iverson could be looking to advance. And a win here would push him one step closer to that Junior Heavyweight Championship, which would then get him one step closer to an Intercontinental title for the first time in his career. But the Reaper manages to break out of that one and continue the match a little bit further in the corner. That's not where you want to be against the Reaper. If he gets you to that top turnbuckle, you know what he's going for, ladies and gentlemen. You know what he's going for. Oh, Key Iverson with a reversal, though. He knows you can't let the Reaper get you top turnbuckle because he goes with that reverse superplex. And it is game over. Reaper, Irish whip. Key Iverson with the reversal. The Reaper bounces back, though. Big clothesline from behind. Reverse DDT, back of the head, bouncing. Bouncing off that logo. Ron is there. 1, 2. Oh, Key Iverson stays alive just that bit longer. He's rolling out again. These guys have spent half the match outside the ring. He rolls back in, dropkick, and Ron goes down. Ron goes down, collateral damage with the Reaper. Oh, Key Iverson missing. Oh, he caught him 360. No scope. Reaper was trying to get a run up. Finisher connects. But Ron is down, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, submission. Key Iverson with a submission on the Reaper in the corner. Reaper taps. Reaper taps. Reaper. Oh, I didn't think Ron saw it. I didn't think Ron saw it. He got up in time. I thought Ron missed it. And they didn't ring the bell. Ladies and gentlemen, Key Iverson gets a win on former 2-time Universal Champion. He doesn't get his championship back. It's not, you know, he would have rather this be a Universal title match back in the day to get his title. But it's a bit of redemption at the very least for that man, Key Iverson. And a much-needed win too. Is time, ladies and gentlemen, for the main event of Rise, as we have 2 superstars making their debut. They are not on a roster right now. We don't know what brand they're going to be representing. All we do know, they're representing themselves and representing Rise. As first out is the Viper Rob, ladies and gentlemen. They have their Titantrons. They're looking good. And the Viper, now that is a big guy. He's a big guy. And he's excited to make his Regents Pro Wrestling debut here today, ladies and gentlemen. The Viper goes one-on-one against Caleb Richards here in the main event. They're making the debut in the main event, ladies and gentlemen. They have their Titantrons as well. The smoke is out. And Caleb Richards, all the RPW universe are liking a bit of Caleb Richards as he makes his first ever walk down a Rise ring. Ladies and gentlemen, he even has the pyro set up already. Caleb Richards and the Viper One-on-one. I love new debutants, ladies and gentlemen. This is what Rise is about. Making your debut in the main event. And the winner gets one step closer to their first ever championship in the #1 wrestling show in sports entertainment. Two brand new superstars. We have no idea about their movesets, their finishes, and how they perform in an RPW ring. We do know the Viper is a very strong man, but we know Caleb Richards is a very sneaky man. He's using his speed to his advantage. Roll up with a kick out at 1. It really is strength versus speed in this one. Lock up. Caleb Richards. Oh, has him up and face first goes the Viper. Let me know who you like the look of more, ladies and gentlemen, in the premiered chat when this airs live to the RPW universe. Who do we like the look of more in this main event match between two debuts? I also wonder what show these two are going to be a part of as well. That's going to be interesting to see. Caleb Richards, a bit of early offense, knee strike directly to the back. The Viper, though, again, with the strength on display. This one's not being reversed. Big spine buster. My goodness, he's about 7 feet tall, he looks like. Deadly knee strike takes him down, though. Easy as pie. Caleb Richards really using his legs and feet a lot. He's definitely a kicker, ladies and gentlemen. More than a puncher. He uses those kicks. Oh my god, the flurry of kicks. Count of 5 by Ron, the referee. These two rookies, they do know they need to get back into the ring. I believe the Viper sending Caleb back first into the barricade. I'm telling you one thing, this Rise crowd is getting their money's worth today. The action has been up close and personal to them all throughout the show today. You can see the Viper trying to show off a bit, trying to earn some fans in the RPW universe. That's the thing about these rookies. People are excited about them, but people also need to learn about them more and learn about who they support more, especially when it's a rookie vs rookie or debut vs debut. All the fans want to see is good wrestling. If they see some big moves, some high energy, they will back you to the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen. That is for sure. Caleb starting to take over a little bit. Roundhouse kick to the midsection. No. Gets caught by the Viper. I want to see some finishers, so we know what we're dealing with. Irish whip. Rebound. Oh my goodness. This Viper guy, I'm telling you, goes for the pinfall. He is a strong, strong guy. A really strong guy. Has a military background. Has Caleb up on his shoulders and a knee to the face. Caleb Richards plummets down to the mat. Hooks the leg to count and a kick out, though. Caleb Richards stays alive with some resiliency. But that is a big knee to be connecting to. My goodness gracious me. Caleb in the corner. Big drop kick to the midsection. The Viper taking over in his debut. The Viper taking over. Caleb needs to fight back and does. Nice reversal there. He needs to get some kicks going. That's his strong suit. In the indies, he's much more prolific with his feet than his hands. And you're not going to outmuscle the Viper, that's for sure. So you got to use your quickness and your speed. There's the left kicks. There we go. Caleb Richards now focusing on the hand. Limb targeting could be smart for the bigger guy. Maybe take down his feet, take down his legs to stop his mobility. That's normally a go-to. Nice backdrop. Big kick. No, again, caught in the act, and a big clothesline takedown. The Viper looking strong as he takes over here against Caleb Richards. A little claw to the shoulder now. Going onto that shoulder. Just a 1 count though. Caleb, plenty of resiliency left in his tank. More knee strikes. There we go. There we go. Wear him down. That's what you need to do. You need to wear him down slowly. Pick your spots and stop getting reversed. The Viper, really technical. I mean, he's a powerhouse. Of course, he's using his strength, but he's also reversing everything. Big suplex cutter. Hooks the leg, and so far the Viper has been absolutely dominating. Caleb Richards, he kicks out at 2 yet again. Viper gets him straight back in the ring. Very smart from the rookie. Very, very smart. Get him right back in. But he gets caught with the running knee. As soon as they re-enter. Oh, nice dodge. See, again, use the speed. Use the speed, Caleb. Irish whip, rebound again. Another German suplex. Caleb needs a big move to land right now, because he's definitely on the lower hand of this match. Right now, kick to the midsection. He finally connects with the Shining Wizard. Finally. The knee strike. He's been trying to connect that 3 times now. And 3rd time's the charm. Just a 2 count though. I put in the corner. Richards showing some Resiliency. No, I thought we got reversed then. Kick to the back. And back first goes the Viper. Caleb gets straight back in the ring. Gets straight back in. Oh. So he's taking us to see. This is what I wouldn't do if I'm a rookie. If I'm making my debut, you don't want to waste your time. Get in the crowd. Oh, obviously, you want to get the crowd on your side. Get them on their feet. Make them enjoy the show. But when there's a superstar on the mat waiting to be pinned, you can do more damage. I don't see why you would waste your time in taunting instead of getting back in the ring. Another 2 count for Caleb Richards. And he could get that all-important first win next to his name. That first win is crucial. Starting off your RPW career with a win, it gives you that confidence. It gives you that swagger in the backstage area, you know, in the locker room with the other superstars. You get your first win and superstars start to respect you straight away. Whereas if you start going, you know, 1 for 8, 0 for 12, stuff like that, you have to claw back that respect from your fellow superstars and from the RPW universe. It's not an easy place to come back from. So starting off with that win, seeing 100% early doors, it gives you that momentum to push on as the Viper wants to see that 100% next to his name. Up on the shoulders is Caleb Richards. And he comes plummeting down back first. Lovely drop. The leg is hooked and it's a 2 count. And Caleb fights one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Caleb first back into the ring. The Viper joins him. It's crucial to be first in the ring because as soon as he joins, you can get the offense suplex coming from Caleb Richards. He looks like he could be a good high flyer, Caleb. He's not gone to the top rope just yet, though. I don't know if he has that in his arsenal or not. If he's capable. I think he's more just of a deadly striker. As you can see with these knees to the temple. Oh, my God. One more connected. That knee strike, I think, busted the Viper open. It did indeed. And he continues with the knee strikes. Look at that. Half his face covered in blood. That last knee strike was absolutely devastating, ladies and gentlemen. Caleb taking over, kick to the midsection. Oh my goodness. The Viper could be down if he rolls him over. He does just that. The Viper could be down for the count. That super kick across the face. On the face of the Viper. It started on one side. It's spread all across. He's cut all across his forehead now. And the blood is pouring down. Maybe even getting in the face. Getting the eyes of the Viper. That is a lot of blood for your debut. Kind of 6 by Ron. And if you just think about it, I mean, these two are putting on such a fantastic match right now. And imagine if they made their debuts on World Warzone or Friday Night Fury, they wouldn't have been in the main event. They wouldn't have had a potential title match in the future. They wouldn't have had each other potentially. They could have been on separate brands. You know, so many possibilities if Rise was not here. And that is just another reason why I love Rise so much. 2 debutants making their debuts against each other, going bar for bar. No one wants to lose because it's both their debuts. Nice power slam. Hooks the leg. Ron runs the long way around. 2 count and a kick out. Caleb Richards, Viper, can't believe the resiliency he's seeing from this rookie. But is the resiliency all but done? Another backdrop. I love that finisher from the Viper. That's going to be one of my favorite finishers, I think, going forward. In Regents Pro Wrestling, but he kicks out again. Caleb Richards kicks out again. Getting the crowd. Oh, commentator's curse. Again, he focused on getting the crowd hyped up first. He let Caleb Richards have that 1 or 2 seconds to... Oh my God, what a super kick. What a super kick. Stunning the Viper. The movesets are incredible so far. Middle of the ring, another Shining Wizard. The Viper's down. Look at the blood across his face. Surely now Caleb Richards. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. What is it going to take? What is it going to take? Richards can't believe it. What is it going to take? No matter what the result is at the end of this match, ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited to see both of these superstars in the future of their RPW careers. I am so excited for both of them. Because based on what we've seen today, these two belong in the #1 wrestling show in sports entertainment. He catches the Shining Wizard. He reversed the Shining Wizard. The Viper fighting back. Potentially. Or is he going for a suplex cutter? On the mat, he pushes him away from the ropes as well. That foot, no, it's not close enough to that bottom rope. Another 2 count. Oh my goodness, they're going back and forth. And surely now, if one more big move connects, you have to think that is all she wrote. One more knee. Caleb busted open as well. Hooks the leg. And the Viper. Oh, from these two in the main event. These two are putting on match of the year on Rise, ladies and gentlemen. But Eli and Duke Brown was the first rivalry on Rise. And based on how these two are going, I would love to see them fight again. I think this is another Rise rivalry right here because holy moly, they are putting on an all-time classic. I don't know, like, as soon as I think one of them is going to win, one of them has the upper hand, the momentum just shifts in an instant, ladies and gentlemen. Another cover. And it might be all she wrote, maybe. He's out of it. No. Another two. Didn't even go for a big move then, Caleb. Oh, now he is. Another super kick across the face. Oh, he's dead center of the logo. He's dead center of the ring. Caleb Richards, one more. Shining Wizard in the middle of the ring. And surely now the Viper just stay down. Just stay down. It has to be. Caleb Richards, 1, 2, and 3. And what a main event. Ladies and gentlemen, these two debutants left it all out there in the ring. My goodness. That was incredible. Caleb Richards, fair play. Gets his first win in Regents Pro Wrestling. But take nothing away from the Viper. That was incredible, ladies and gentlemen. That was insane. And that brings us to the end of this week's Rise. All of the winners will advance into the next round of the tournament bracket, ladies and gentlemen. Once all of the round 1 matches are done, there are a lot of superstars in this tournament bracket. The brackets will be shown to the public for the second round and beyond, so you know who you are fighting. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully I've enjoyed. Keep your sleeves rolled up. I've been RK, your commentator here today, and we'll see you on Friday Night Fury. This is who we are.